Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings on a beautiful Saturday. How's everybody doing? Let's do the intro.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Actually, I want to back the camera up a little bit. Back the camera out like about there, because that is too close. That is too zoomed in. Angie, thank you for your donation. Christina, thank you for your donation. Cheryl, thank you for your donation. Coyote, what's going on? Mana, welcome back. It's so good to see you. Paula, welcome. Sarah, thank you for buying the book, by the way. I appreciate that. Ultraviolet and Crystal, welcome. Clarence, welcome. DC, Bartman, Nate, and Santiago. What is going on? I love you. I love you too. Welcome. I love you. We'll see what is happening here. How's everybody doing? It is Saturday night. It was a pretty good day, I got to say. It was a fantastic day. We did release the ebook. The ebook is now available for purchase. I put a link in there on the chat, and we are looking fantastic for that. I already have 10 orders, and it's been out about 10 minutes. So it's about an order a minute. It seems like people like it, I assume. Hopefully, if you get it, let me get some feedback. Give me some feedback how you like the ebook. Anyway, let's go on to the donations and get rocking with all of that good stuff. Starlight, Starbright, what's going on? Thank you for your donation as well. It's a full-time social worker, a good fit for me. That is a full-time indeed. That would be a lot of work. Let's break out the Northern Animal Tarot for this one. It is quite thin, I gotta say, but we got the new deck smell out of it, and it is looking pretty healthy right now, I gotta say. It is not looking bad. So, yeah, other than the card stock. I mean, obviously the card stock is a bit challenged, but, that's just my opinion there. But it sure is pretty. I mean, if you look at these cards, they sure are nice. They sure are nice indeed. All right, let's check this out. See where we're going to go with this. Full-time social worker. How's it looking? Three of Pentacles is such a great card to start this out. I mean, if we're going to warm up with this, right? KSW, welcome. Lady, welcome. Good evening, everybody. It is Saturday. Three of Pentacles. Cheryl, you've been on here long enough to know. You know that Three of Pentacles, that Eight of Pentacles, that 10 of Pentacles. You're talking about a job reading. That is excellente. That is excellente indeed. We're giving it a thumbs up. That is what we're going to have to do. We're getting it a thumbs up. That's pretty exciting, I'd say. But yeah, we got that three. Looking at full-time work, looking at social work being a good fit, right? Picasso and MM, thank you for that donation. Unapologetically, Sarah, thank you for your donation. Charisma, welcome to the stream. Ultraviolet, welcome to the stream. This is rocking tonight. We got like 30 people, and we've been here 3 minutes. Okay, the Magician's good. The Magician's good. Cheryl, you know this too. Magician strength, you got some majors. We got some good stuff here. It is something to where you have to commit to it, and you definitely want to research it pretty heavily before you dive in with both feet. You don't want to dip your toes in there, because that 10 says, I think that if you approach it lightly, it is going to be something that you really don't want. It is going to be something that you burn out. It's going to be something where you're just like, I don't really know at this point. I don't really know. But the Magician says you're just good at it. You have that approach. You have that connection with other people. And that's one of the key skills here. It's just having a connection. Social work, having a passion for it. Strength as well says you are sort of that strength that people come to. You do have the skills that people want in that particular role, and that's going to be a good fit. Overall, that does look great. That three, the Magician, the strength, you're looking fantastic for this. This is a great read. This is a great read. I mean, when you want some good cards for reading, that's pretty much where you go, because that just had everything in it. It was just like, I'll give you the ice cream and the banana split and the fudge sundae on top. It just had it all. Does the X still have feelings for me? Angie wants to know, speaking of that, let's figure that out and how that is going to come over there. Let's see, coming over Tarot Oracle. Oh, okay. Okay. If you're coming over, I need to turn off the alarm. Okay, Christina's coming over. Give me 2 seconds to turn off the alarm and unlock the door. Hang on. All right, alarm is disabled and the door is unlocked. You got to do what you got to do. Anyway, does the X still have feelings for me, Angie? We hope so. Let's check it out. What are we going to do with the Tarot Tower, how it goes? The Tarot Tower, indeed. Let's look at that with a little bit of the Dark Mansion. Now, I'm going to say now that Christina got a different version of this that looks much better. It looks significantly better. Manna, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Let's see what goes on with this. Christina's version looks fantastic. It's got golden edge. It's got more lamination. I'm just saying, it looked really good. I was just started drooling when I saw it. I mean, I'm not one that drools over tarot decks, but okay, I am somebody that drills over tarot decks, so let's not kid ourselves. Does the X still have feelings for me? 8 of Cups says they feel like everything went downhill very quickly. And it went downhill for a reason. It feels like it went downhill for a reason. It wasn't random. It wasn't just something that just happened, because it went downhill for a reason. And the 8 of Cups says that, yeah, you both still have that flavor in your mouth of like, maybe I don't want to experience that. Linda, thank you for your donation. Sunflower Boo Boo, welcome back. Boo Boo, it's so good to see you. I appreciate you hanging out with us. And Angelica, thank you for your donation. The Sun is such a great card here, though. Things brighten up. Okay, I talk about this in my ebook, by the way, that's now out. The Sun brightens everything up. And Angie, that's what you kind of want to see here, basically, right? You want to see that. The Sun is going to brighten up that 8 of Cups, that dark, that dismal feel. The Sun brightens it up. It makes it feel better, makes it look better, and it just has this overall better feel with it, right? So it does sort of improve that as it goes. The King of Wands especially means we are in more of a position to sort of look back, get a more realistic look at how things go or how things went, and sort of get that mixture in there. Judgment says that we do have new opportunities as well. I do think they do have feelings for you. We're going with a thumbs up, right? If this was missing the Sun entirely, it would be a completely different rating. The Sun really is so freaking powerful of a card. It just brightens this entire spread out. And especially with Judgment sort of being the last note that you hear, again, big. I think they do still have feelings for you. But they are not pleased with how everything went at the end of the day, right? Speaking of day, sunshiny day is here. What is going on? All right, I guess we'll skip Christina and do Christina when she's here, and then do that. How about that? We'll do Christina when she gets here, and we'll give her the general. All right, I have not much to do at work, plus I'm a newbie there. It worries me that I'm like, give me the boot. Am I going to be there? Am I going to be okay there? Let's find out. Let's find out. A bit of a newbie, a bit of a Page of Pentacles. A Page of Pentacles. I feel it. Sarah, I'm telling you now. Sarah, I'm telling you right now. If we get the Page of Pentacles, I am going to skits out on stream. Now watch this. I'm shuffling it good. A newbie at work. That is the Page of Pentacles. That literally is that card. And we got to see it right now. We need to see what is happening there. You see, I'm drawing random cards. Now that I've hyped it up, I'm not going to get it. You know that. The Tower, the 3, the 6, and the 5 Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles. TTV, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you so much. Oh, man, I really wish that. It doesn't look... Okay, I think that they're going to give you a certain amount of time to catch up. That's what you're feeling here, right? A certain amount of time to catch up. That is going to be the big key here. The Tower says that the Tower sort of falling. They have expectations of you. The good news is when you first arrive somewhere, people are all excited for the new person. There's the new person. Hey, how are you doing? What's going on? Let's talk to them. Let's get to know. People are all excited. And then you become not the new person, right? That feeling from the new person to not the new person, that timeline, you need to really excel. You need to really show your stuff. You need to just burst in there and go, I'm here. I'm here.
Hooray!
And if you do that, such a key component here. So the clock's ticking, right? Crystal and Boo Boo, thank you for your donations. I appreciate it. Three of Swords says if you just sort of just relaxed and you're just sort of like, well, I don't really know what I'm doing, and you lean on that too much, they're not going to like that. So definitely put the initiative out there. Get going, get the hustle on, not forever, but just for that first burst. Be the Six of Wands, be that shining light. Everybody wants to hear and see. And the Five of Pentacles means that you're going to be able to get through that Five of Pentacles stage, right? Because if you just relax, if you just sort of, I'm just going to chill out over here in the corner and check my phone. And no, you got to make that boom. You got to make that first impression, Sarah, and you got to show them what you have. You got to show them what you have, because I think that you have a lot of good stuff going for you, and you got to let them know that by just exploding out of the gate. So key. All right, Star Light, Star Bright, first reading of the star I see tonight. What's going to happen in May with love? Let's get you some love. Let's get you some hearts. Let's get you some excitement. I'm telling you now that love likes you. Love likes you in May. You have a lot of good stuff with this. Love really likes you in May. That is such a key component here, ain't it? Ain't it? Oh man, love really start. Let's get it. Oh my God, the Page of Pentacles. We needed this last reading. We needed this in the last reading. This feels like that you have a potential love partner. This feels like you have something potential, something that is sort of interesting, something that's sort of fun with it, right? A little bit of a playful start. You see this because of the Ace. You see this because of the Page. We have the new beginning. We have sort of stumbling into something. And the Page with that Ace, especially around the 9, means you're stumbling into something that just doesn't quite work as well as it needs to work. But if you can get through that awkward stage, I think you're really going to be hitting it off. Really going to be hitting it off with this person, okay? Now, the person is a Pisces. I don't know if you're big on Pisces, but sort of with that Pisces feel, with that feeling of sort of that connection. Again, starts out awkwardly, but you have a bunch of potential with it. Kara, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But yeah, that Ace of Wands is definitely something to chase. Don't let it go, right? Don't let it go on autopilot. You definitely want to chase it. You definitely want to sort of get into that next stage. That is huge. That is huge. That's what she said. That is huge, though. Don't sort of worry about where it'll go either, Star. You got to sort of let things fall where they may, right? Because the Queen of Wands says there's not a lot of command, there's not a lot of control over May with love. It feels like you're being pulled back and forth and back and forth. Go with the flow. Let the waves move you where they need to, and that is going to be very key for you in May with love. Thank you for the 12th person that just bought my book. Thank you for literally everybody buying my book. I really appreciate that. That really makes me feel good that like people are actually going to read this and enjoy it and all this other stuff. All right. Does X and the girl he's with have a future? That's important. That's important. You don't want to waste a lot of time, right? All right. We'll use the Modern Witch. Use the Modern Witch Tarot. Get it out there. Throw it down. Get all of this stuff going. Sunshiny day. He's reading with it. I am reading with it. All right. In case you're wondering where the hell the Waterfall Tarot is, I'm wondering the same thing at this point. They're taking their sweet time. They said they're working on it, but yeah, they're taking their sweet time. It'll be here eventually, my friends. Just, got to have that strength card out. You got to have that patience. You got to have that stuff going on. That is going to be key there. So, yeah. All right. Does the X and the girl have a future? No, man. That 10 of Swords is just kind of no. It's just kind of no. This is something where it has a defined break in it. They have a defined breakup. They have a defined just death of the whole thing. And then it just sort of revives itself. This could be a monumental argument. This could be This could be an argument for the decades, for like the record books, right? Just this boom feel. Six of Pentacles, we're desperately trying to recover from it. We're desperately trying to get back on track. It feels that way. The Four of Pentacles as well. From the birth of this argument, it feels like it is very challenging. It is sort of difficult to get back in there because everybody's closed off. You don't want to re-experience what you just did, right? King of Pentacles, also super key here. It says taking command of the pieces and trying to rebuild it, sort of like a tower feeling. It's going to be one of the critical components here. So yeah, you just got to do it. You just got to do it. But they have a future, but the beginning, or not really the beginning, but sort of this big argument, trying to recover from that is going to be one of the key factors here. If you can get through that, it looks okay. It's just a matter of the recovery mode, matter of how you recover. It's a matter of how long it takes and whatnot. Because yeah, there is a rocky piece within the puzzle. Are the neighbors under me plotting against me? Picasso. They could be. They could be. What is a neighbor plotting against me deck? If I was plotting against you, okay, if I was Picasso, if I was plotting against you, I would use this one. Picasso, this is the deck I would use. Okay, Picasso's above me, and I need a plot. I need a plan. I'm going to go with a Monstero. That is just it. We've gotten little monsters in here, okay? And those little monsters, the Poe, Picasso's thinking the Poe. Poe's a good second place, but I'm just saying these little monsters below you, that's going to be a problem. It is going to be difficult. It is going to be a problem. If you're going to plot, you need to plot properly with the monsters, okay? With the monsters. Are they plotting against you? Five of Pentacles says, no, they're just more of an incompetence. There's more of an incompetent feel with this. They just want attention. They just want attention. I think that they're actually going to move out. I'll be honest with you. I think they're going to move out. You have the Judgment card, the rebirth, the sort of getting in. You'll notice these people are looking upward, Picasso. You see it. You see it. They're looking upward. They're looking upward. It's like they just don't want to deal with it anymore, right? Six of Wands, mobility, moving out, moving away. And the Five of Wands, sort of this conflict, this inner conflict. Have a lot of sort of problems brewing down there. It feels kind of challenged. And that Five of Wands says, yeah, this is a problem. This is going to be a problem. So I don't think they're plotting against you. I just think that they're really incompetent. I think that they're actually moving out. They are moving out is what I honestly think. Paula, thank you for buying the ebook. I appreciate that. But yeah, I don't think they're plotting. I don't think they're plotting. I don't think they could come up with a plot if they needed to. I think you have a very sort of reversed magician thing going on here. Lady G, what's going on? Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Sarah, what can I expect going to California? You got California on my mind with Gavin Newsom over there. Gavin Newsom. I'm just saying Caitlyn Jenner is now running against Gavin Newsom over there. I mean, I don't know which one you want for governor, but you know, once you get there, you may have to choose. What can I expect going to California? I mean, other than what I just told you. Other than what I just told you. What do we got going on? Let's see. One of the things you can expect is a job. A good job. It's almost like a really good job. I mean, you think it just like explode into this job. This opportunity is just sitting there. It's waiting for you. It's just like, boom, there it is. There it is. It really feels like that. Justice as well. You feel like that you're improving on a lot of things, right? You're improving on a lot of things. In other words, I have a better sort of feel. I almost have like better weather, or I have a better sort of neighbor. Sort of interesting things happening in there, right? The Nine of Pentacles says as well, you're going to have more money because obviously it's a more, it costs more to live there and what have you. But the Nine of Pentacles says you're looking at more cash, looking at more money. So looking at more money, you're looking at a little bit of an improvement. It is some adjustment period on that. But the Ace of Swords is there's almost like either a job or some money waiting for you there. And that is going to be good news. Because when you get somewhere that has a higher standard of living or a higher cost of living or whatnot, you're looking for a little more money. I think you get it. Nine of Pentacles. Another thing is you're moving for a reason. And once you arrive, you get what you're waiting for. The bottom line, Sarah, that's what I've said. You get what you're waiting for. That's a key component of the Nine of Pentacles. In the book, I talk about this. It's a reward card. I've worked for this. This is what I get. So the reason that you're moving, you get it. You get that reward as you sort of arrive there. So very key, very critical with that. Mana. My friend Caesar wants to know if Ashley will come back. And what do the cards see for him and Ashley? Let's see about that, Mana. Let's see about that, Mana. By the way, I'm taking a online course from someone named Cesar Santos. And Cesar Santos has a person alert. There's somebody at the door. I wonder who it could be. Cesar Santos teaches the portrait class, portrait oil painting. So we got that going on. It's going to be pretty fun. Going to be pretty fun indeed. All right, let's see if we can do some portraits. Get into that. Paint some people. You know what I mean? Maybe paint some people and see how that goes. Okay. Friend Caesar wants to know if Ashley will come back. Is Ashley on the way back? Hierophant, Two of Swords, King of Swords, Ten of Swords. I don't think so. I don't think Ashley is coming back. I think that Caesar has a little better opportunities. I think Caesar has more things that they can sort of get into, that they can sort of grow into, and more opportunities with all of that stuff. And that is going to be one of the critical components here. But although this just looks kind of challenging, it looks like something that may not be the best opportunity. It may not be the best thing going there. And so the Ten of Swords is sort of a cutting card. It's sort of a finale card. And it just feels that way when you get it. So check it out, basically. Ashley, I don't think is coming back. You have better opportunities. The King of Swords says the opportunities are going to be better. You're going to have more opportunities with this. Two of Swords as well. You kind of need to make a choice at some point. MM, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Yeah, the sound kind of went away. I got company, so I had to go around and get the company settled. All right. Say hello.
Hi.
Christina is here.
It's me.
The Hierophant as well says that things weren't as stable as they needed to be. But yeah, overall, you're just gonna have to roll with it and move on, basically. So Caesar just needs to move on, man. That's what it says. That's kind of what it says. Who knows what this deck is? I know. It is the Golden Wheel Tarot. Golden Wheel Tarot is there. All right, there we have. See, we got the fancy Dark Mansion Tarot for the next read. Who is the lucky recipient? It is Linda. Linda needs general advice about studying for recertification coming up here in 6 months. Let's check it out. So, okay, this is the newer, we're assuming it's a newer version of the Dark Mansion. It has gold edges and has lamination to it. And it's like brown on the back. And if you look at my version, it's like, that's pretty drastic. That's a pretty drastic difference there. So I'm assuming that it's it's either a version 2 or it was a different version that you could buy or something. So she just got the better deal. I don't know. But let's read with this and find out how that's going to go. Recertification, we need to study. We need to get the recertification going on. That is going to be key. So let's check it out. Man, these do shuffle good. These do shuffle fine. General advice about restudying it. You definitely want to approach it as a long-term goal. In other words, don't try to cram for the whole thing, right? Six of Swords is a long-term, a slow-moving. It feels like there is that long-term thing going on. You definitely want to approach that from a long-term. I think cramming for it, trying to get it all done at once is not really going to work for you, okay? The other thing is the Three of Wands. Definitely search for either a study buddy or search for somebody that could help with that, or maybe somebody that you could share notes with and stuff like that, right? You definitely want to have that Three of Wands action, that Three of Wands expansion as you go in through there. So definitely look at that. Seven of Wands as well. Don't get into a situation where you're just overloaded. You don't want to be overloaded. Take it small chunks. Take it in small increments. That is going to be very key for you to do. And the Five of Pentacles. Just don't get discouraged with the entire thing. So that's sort of where we're going with that. That is where we're going with that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, there is your set of fancy cards there. All right, Angelica, give me a prediction of my future spouse. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? If we're looking, well, for a future spouse, we are going to check it out by using the Bright Future Tarot. That is one of the key factors here, is the Bright Future Tarot. This is a fantastic deck. Christina is going to do the organization of our decks once again. Very helpful indeed. The Bright Future Tarot. This is not a bad deck. Definitely not a bad deck. Oops, forgot to give you that one, your promo card. Predictions. What is it going to look like? Seven of Wands reversed. Definitely not a confrontational type of person. They definitely don't like that upfront confrontation. They don't like that. They want to get it sort of, maybe on the side or maybe over text or something like that. They don't want to just get into a heated conflict with that. Sun also says that they do have this very dynamic personality that people like. They love their sort of like people love the personality. When they walk into the room, the Sun, you're looking for personality things, right? The Sun says that the personality is sort of bright, shining. It's definitely a boon that people notice when they walk into the room. And the Knight of Cups, they are Mr. Romance as well. So you're looking at a future spouse feel. You're looking at a bunch of opportunities. The Knight of Cups says that they come in with romance. They're good with emotional connections. They're good with emotional contacts. And they're very sort of long-term feeling. In other words, if they're going to get serious with it, they are going to go the distance. They are going to go the distance. And I think they're actually a Virgo. I think that they are a Virgo. Based upon what I saw, I'm going with Virgo. They look like a Virgo. They smell like a Virgo. You don't like this deck?
I want this deck.
Oh, you want this deck. This, by the way, this is the Playful Heart Tarot. I got this. You cannot get it? No. Wow. I got it for free. They gave it to me because I'm Tarot Oracle.
Well, then.
Well, I guess. Love reading for the month of May. Let's do it. Let's get you some love. Let's get you a lot of love. Let's get you an abundance of hearts. So are they just sold out on this, or like what's happening with that?
Out.
Really? Wow.
I think you can get some book or something.
Oh, you can get a book with the meanings, I guess?
Yeah, it was not nice.
Oh, wow. That's no good. This is a great deck. I mean, it looks like something that, a third grader made, but it looks just, it's fun. It's fun. It's like a deck. You grab this deck when you just want it to have fun. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know it's going to be a fun reading. You know things are going to work out great. You grab this deck. And that's what we need for TTV. Get a love reading. TTV needs some love. Queen of Pentacles is going to start you out. I think that as far as love goes, you have a lot of stability in May. There is a foundation that has been built, a foundation that just works. That is going to be key with that Queen of Pentacles, looking good for May, as well as the Six of Cups. I think that sort of the love that you get, the love that you have, the connection that you have feels stronger in May than they have before. Sunshiny Day says, hello, Christina, by the way. That Six of Cups is so critical, so important, because you need that connection, right? Especially with the Ten of Cups. It is sort of a home feel. It feels like things are sort of working out. Things are sort of moving in there. You have a lot of good things happening. It's more of a conclusion month. It almost feels like some parts of your love are there. Some parts of your love really sort of shine, and it sort of opens up doors that you didn't have open before. The reason I say this, look at this. Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles, the happy home, the happy ending. You got it. Survivor woman. What a great name. Thank you for your donation. You have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. You're looking at a very rock solid foundation, a rock solid thing. It just works. It just works. That is one of the keys here. All right. Let's check it out. That is your May read. Ooh, one of my faves. One of my faves. Christina knows how to pick the good decks. Christina knows how to pick the good decks. This is one of my absolute favorite, the Forest of Enchantment Tarot. You remember when I had an unboxing of this? My unboxing of this was just dynamic. I think I actually drooled all over it and I had to wipe it up. But yeah, it was an emotional experience. Yeah, this is a great deck. Great deck. If you don't have this deck, yeah, do you have this deck?
I don't.
Oh, you need this. You need this deck. If I apply for a job in another division, should I go for it? Okay, sunshiny day. We know that you've had so many challenges as far as work goes. I mean, we're really sort of leaning on something. The Nine of Boons says yes. I mean, the Nine of Boons says yes. That new opportunity is awaiting. The new opportunity is sort of there. Reach out and get it. You do have an opportunity with that. The Lovers, is that this is a great match for you. This is something where you have the opportunity. And the Seven of Boons as well, that Seven of Boons as well. You have not only this, but other opportunities. You definitely need to apply. You definitely need to apply. The Lovers is such a huge thing. And then you have the Nine of Spells as well, with a little bit of that stars feel, a little bit of that stars dynamic feel, and stars dynamic feel you get. You're looking at that Nine of Spells, that Nine of emotional satisfaction. You're looking at the choices being hot. You're looking at the connection being strong, and you're looking at just reaching out and get it. I mean, come on, that is a thumbs up. That is a thumbs up. If I have ever seen a thumbs up, that is a profound thumbs up. We got Christina's favorite deck. Is this your favorite deck?
No.
No? Okay.
I like it a lot.
The Housewives Tarot. It's a good deck. A lot of people have never seen that until that you put that down.
Really?
Yeah. And then a lot of people are like, I got to get it.
It is a good one.
Yeah, I think like 4 or 5 people in chat actually said, I got to go get that deck. I mean, that's like one of the feelings there, right? Because, yeah, it's just a great deck.
Is my favorite.
It's just a great deck. Oh, yeah. Really?
Yeah, this is my favorite.
Out of all the decks?
This
All
is
right.
my favorite.
Sunflower, let's get a little generala for the sunflower, see what is happening with that. Oh, sunflower, you're kind of in recovery mode. I mean, you're kind of in recovery mode with that hermit. It feels like that you have lost. It feels like that you have lost a very big component, a very big component piece of your life. Indeed, that hermit, right? Your feeling of aloneness and all of this other stuff. Seven of Cups says there are some brighter things in your future. There's some good things going on very soon. So look at sort of the recovery mode. Look at the next big thing. That emotional thing that you need, the next emotional thing that you need is going to be there. And that's key, right? Page of Wands says when you're working towards the thing that you're working for, keep going and keep moving, keep in that mode because you don't want to sort of sit still. You definitely want to go into the next phase and get that Page of Wands, get that next thing going on because the page into the Queen says, keeping busy, moving into the next big thing, trying out some of the things that have been on your mind is definitely going to be one of the key factors here in sort of moving into the next phase as well. So there is your general, a little bit of the general feel. And I can't believe this is your favorite deck.
Yeah, I like it.
Wow,
Why?
it is.
I think maybe because it's oil painting.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think everybody loves a good oil painting. Everybody loves a good oil painting. That is true. Sunflower, did you ask another question? Let me know your second question. I appreciate that. You got hosted by Crystal. That is awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I don't see a next question. Anyway, yeah, let me know, Sunflower, let me know what your additional question was. Will a future husband be rich? Whoa, will a future husband be rich? I mean, I'm just saying now, that is the graphic that you need. That is the graphic that you need. So you want to know if they are just throwing down the dollars. If they are throwing down the dollars, right? if they are going to Saltgrass every night and just like going, you know,
Everybody knows what that is.
and go, okay, so it's an expensive restaurant. They're going to salt. Well, that's not an expensive steakhouse. I mean, there are steakhouses that were like $100 a plate, but yeah, well, it's a kind of a higher end chain.
It's not like the keg though. The keg's a little more pricey.
Yeah, the keg's really expensive. Anyway, I mean, you're looking at the 10 of coins, right? I think so. That look, 10 of coins, having all the money, having just cash flowing everywhere. It does go along with this. We're gonna go with the thumbs up that they are gonna be well off, that they do have a little bit of the cash. 8 of Swords, though. Oh, man. The 8 of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Your future husband's going to be very mobile. They have to travel. They have to move around. They have a lot of things. They have a lot of things happening. And the 8 of Swords says that they are very sort of stingy when it comes to some of that. I'm not saying super stingy, but they do have a little bit of a stinginess, right? We don't have like a 4 of coins. That would have been super stingy, but we do have the 8 of Swords. Almost like their hands are tied behind their back. They don't have a lot of things going on with that, right? The Knight of Wands is, again, they're mobile. Your future husband moves around a lot. That could be good. Maybe you could hang out at home and spend his money. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not condoning if I was married to a rich guy.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll take a rich guy. Gianna, well, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But yeah, the Knight of Wands says they're mobile. They move around a lot. So you may be at home spending their money. I mean, you may do that. Strength says you do have a good connection with them. You don't want like a weak connection. You want a good connection, especially if they're well off. You know what I mean? Getting a good connection. And you got this, didn't you? You end up,
I did that.
yeah, you end up buying that. All right, we have another favorite of Christina's. This is Christina's favorite deck night. This is Christina's favorite deck night is what this is. Lady G, what is the ex's reason for coming back? All right, let's see. The ex snuck back into the door. They are coming back. Maybe they want some money. Lady G, are you rich? I mean, I'm just asking, are you rich? Maybe they're coming back for some money, just like we have in the other reading. Oh, this is a beautiful deck. I think pretty much if this company makes a deck of cards, I told you this yesterday, I'm buying it. There's like zero chance that I'm just going to scroll through it and not pick it up. What is the ex's reason for coming back? 4 of Cups. You have the 6 of Coins, the King of Wands, and a 6 of Cups. A handout. It feels like a handout. It really does, doesn't it? That 6 of Coins, sort of getting the handout, receiving a handout. The King of Wands, the handout gives me the ability. Sunflower, I got your question. Thank you so much. The King of Wands gives me the ability, now that I have the handout, to do something else. So I get to do the next thing, right? With that King of Wands, it gives me the power, it gives me the ability. And the 4 of Cups as well is important here. It says that what they're looking for, you may not be able to give them. Basically, what you're looking for, you may not be able to give them. 6 of Cups as well, they wouldn't mind a mutual connection again, right? A mutual connection again. So basically a couple of things. But that 6, got a couple of 6s. They think that coming back, Ultraviolet sent a request. All right, well, cool. They think that coming back will fix a problem. Basically, will they fix a problem? Maybe not. I don't know. MM, though, we will see if X and the girl he's seeking will work it out after the 10 of Swords. This is sort of a renewal or a continuation from the previous read because we had the 10 of Swords. It is rough. That is a rough sort of hit. Once we get past that, is that going to be a factor there, right? And I mean, the 6 says, the 5, you're looking at another challenge. We just had a 10 of Swords reading, and we get a different set of cards, as shuffled, by the way. Christina's shuffling the cards. And we get another 10 of Swords. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to say this is going to be rough. This is going to be rough from the get-go, and it's going to be rough to go through with it. 9 of Coins says if you can get through it, it is possible. It is going to be a better day tomorrow. We are an injured soldier after that. KSW, thanks for your donation. I appreciate that. But that justice is getting the balance to where you need it to be after that 10 of swords twice. That's bad. That's bad. That's very rough. It's very rough. If you persevere, if you have enough love, and if you know each other, if you're willing to work it out, anything can be worked out. Anything can be worked out indeed. All right, let's get the second Boo-Boo question. Boo-Boo wants to adopt another dog. Another dog. Let's see about that. Let's see. Readings right now is in spiritual essence. Let's see. Appreciate that. All right, so let's get Boo-Boo. See if we can adopt somebody. If we can adopt a new dog, is that going to be a thing? Can we do that? Let's try it out. Let's try it out and see if that's going to be a thing. The moon, the Six of Cups, and the sun. Oh, man. If you're looking for it, that's just a yes or no question. That's just a yes or no question, right? You're looking at a yes or no question. The sun really leans it towards a thumbs up. It really leans it towards a thumbs up. It really does. It has a lot of power when it does have that. So I'm going to say yes. You got a yes or no question. We're going to go with yes. Get another dog. Get a dog. Not a wolf, a dog. Not a wolf, a dog. Sun says go for it, right? Six of Cups is a family connection. Boo-Boo, this is part of your family, right? Dog is part of the family.
Yeah,
this is part of your family, the Six of Cups. It's a family joining card.
You don't kick them off the bed.
Right. You don't, like you do all the time.
That's you.
All right. The Six of Cups is a family joining, two family members joining together, exchanging things. This is it. This is it. Because, I mean, a family member or an ex-family member told you they're right. They are correct. The moon, you need that connection, boo-boo. You need that connection. That is so key. That is so important. That is a huge deal. That is a huge deal. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's go with the next question and see what we're doing. Survivor woman. How does Leo feel about me currently? Let's use the This Might Hurt Tarot. Well shuffled. Christina is giving us the deluxe treatment tonight. We are literally getting the deluxe treatment right now. We're getting pre-shuffled cards. Get them handed to us. We don't have to think. We can just do read after read after read. This is awesome. This is awesome. Boo-Boo. I'm very glad that you have that painting that I did. I'm very glad that you have that painting. We need to get you a painting of your dogs too.
Yeah.
We need to get you a painting of the. I thought it was too. We need to get it. I need to stage. I need to stage them to get the right light, to get a good eye, good eye focus and stuff like that. Yeah, and then merge it in. The two separate at the same location, merge it in.
Pictures.
Right, but at the same location so you can merge it.
Paintings.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah. Okay, Survivor woman, how does a Leo feel about me currently? Four of Swords says they do need a break. They do need a little bit of a break. Why do I say that? Okay, Four of Swords by itself. Now, this is what I talk about in my book. My book, I gave you the link for the PDF. This is what I'm talking about in my book. You can't read cards by themselves. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. You're gonna get a dead end. The Four of Swords is a delay card. It's a resting card. It's a planning card, right? You had a Four of Swords day today. Just resting card, planning card, just getting into that next phase, seeing what the next thing is going to be, right? But just when we need to get a rest. We need to get a little bit of a time.
Relaxation.
And the Hermit as well, resting and being alone. That's sort of important here because you have this combo here. So they don't really want to interact with you it's almost like they find that they don't want to interact or they want to be a little bit separate, a little bit separated, right? At least for a little time. Doesn't mean forever, right? It could just mean for a little time. Give them a little space is what it means, right? Page of Cups says once we have that space, maybe we can talk. Maybe we can converse. Maybe we can try something out. But going in full steam ahead with the situation will get you the Tower. Everything crumbles. Everything goes down, right? It's very sort of challenging with that. So Survivor, I think you need to give them that space, give them the resting moment, and then let them sort of come back. Let them grow. Let them do the approach, right? Let them take the next step. There you go. We're doing, we're doing the Biddy Tarot. Doing the Biddy Tarot next, seeing what's going on with that. Gianna wants to know, lay down some cards for my marriage in the future. Gianna, do you have a love in mind? Gianna, are you in love with somebody? You can tell us. It's just you and me in chat, Gianna. Just you and I. Are you in love with somebody right now? Do you see somebody that you are adored with?
And that's everyday tarot.
This is the everyday tarot. This is the Biddy. Did Biddy Tarot make this?
Yes.
Okay, so Biddy Tarot actually made this deck. I think it looks pretty good for a digital deck.
I like it.
I think it looks pretty good for a digital deck. All right. A marriage in the future. How is it going to go? Gianna wants to know. Gianna needs to know about the marriage. Are they well off? Are they decent? What is going to happen with it? The star says it is your soulmate. It is, my friend. It is your soulmate. Sarah, Sarah A. You're not Sarah A. You're Sarah. Sarah, where is your thing? Sarah, what? You're after KSW, Sarah. You're after KSW. It is your soulmate. That's important. Yes. If you're going to get married, if you're going to have somebody, you want your soulmate. I don't think that you want some random person out of the street unless they're rich. I mean, unless they're rich. That forgives a lot of sins. Let's face the facts, okay? That forgives a lot of sins. But
Because money's better than love.
no, I'm just saying, if you're not in love, they might as well be rich. Okay. Queen Emma, thank you for your donation. The star says it's your soulmate. The Two of Pentacles you have chosen correctly. It is somebody that has a good grasp on, not that. They have a good grasp on decision making. They're good at it and they get paid well for it. They are good at sort of approaching things. They're good at negotiation. They're good at navigating the world as it comes through. And that Eight of Pentacles says they're a hard worker as well. A very good worker, very good worker. Four of Wands, they make a good home. What does that sort of mean, right? They're a hard worker, but they make a good home. I can come home and I can separate out work from relationship. So I can make you happy. I can sort of talk to you and sort of be there with you, truly be there with you, rather than still being at work. So I can sort of get off of work and be with you and enjoy and sort of get that done, right?
Tower.
And that is the moment. It's a tower night.
Yeah.
It's Saturday night. I mean, it's Saturday night. Shia, thank you for your donation. And Queen Emma already thanked you as well. Okay, Sarah, you're after KSW. You're after
I
KSW.
think you smell bad.
Okay, work. Sunflower. Why is hubby such an asshole? Okay. Is this a good deck for why is hubby such an asshole, you think?
Sure.
Okay. Why is hubby such an asshole? Let's find out. I'm not sure why we asked Sunflower. Maybe Sunflower has some inside information on this. I don't know. But let's see what the cards say. Let's do it. The Bonefire Tarot is pretty good at this. The Ten of Cups, the Queen of Swords, Strength, and Temperance. Okay, first off, we noticed that we got two majors in the mix. And speaking of mixing, all right, the first thing, why they're an asshole. The first thing you have a problem with is they have way, way too much expectations of you. They have too many expectations. Tarot Magician Renee, welcome. What is going on? So good to see you.
Ask her if she got anything special today.
They got Tarot Magician. Did you get anything special today? But the Ten of Cups says that they have too many expectations. They're going in strong. They're like, I want this and I want that. Does that work? Just a lot of like, I want this, a lot of demands, a lot of expectation. It's a mix. I don't think it works well. Queen of Swords says that they are a bit of an asshole. Queen of Swords is the Corella DeVille. You've watched my video, you know.
I don't think she's all that.
You know.
You really
The Queen,
throw her the bus.
the Queen. Well, it's a general. It's a very general. I mean, there's like books written with like pages and pages on the Queen of Swords.
She's been through some hard stuff.
She's been through some hard stuff. The Queen of Swords says that indeed they are a bit of an asshole for this particular reading, because they are an asshole. They are trying to figure out why they are an asshole. Maybe they would just lean that way. They just lean that way. Strength says you're going to have to put up with it. You're going to have to put up with it. It's something where you got to sort of know when to take them seriously and know when not to take them seriously, right? If they come running in and say they just saw 5 UFOs and the 5 UFOs tickled them on the behind or something, you know, you're like, I'm not really sure how to take this. But, you know, sort of know what to take seriously and know what not to take seriously. That's the bottom line. Temperance says you need to sort of mix it up and ignore some of that, right? Some of that, because if you just like take the asshole in the face, I mean, that sounds bad, but you know what I mean? If you just take that behavior and just take it in the face and you're just like, ugh, don't do that. Let it sort of glide off, you know, just glide off. So some people are just that way. And they just have way too many expectations of you. They are just naturally that way in some point. That's how they approach communication sometimes. But yeah, I mean, sometimes they're way too much of a butthole. Sometimes indeed. All right, we have the smelly white fly.
It does not smell bad.
Well, it does not smell bad because I laid it out for like a week. So it has been aired out. It's like a bad fart, right? It smells bad at first.
We know all about that.
It smells bad at first, but after a while, it's not that bad. After a while, it sort of dissipates.
Depends on where it comes from.
It dissipates. Well, all farts come from the same
I'm
place.
talking about who.
Okay. It depends on the person. All right. It could be that way. All right. End of next month, my probation period will be over. Will I get a new contract for my work? Yes. Look at this. This is straight out of my book. I swear to God. Straight out of my book, a sample reading. What page is it? I have no idea. It's near the end. Straight out of my book, I literally have this question. This is like the best read for it. Why? Eight of Pentacles is a steady work. It is reliable, stable, steady work. That's what you need, and that's what you get. Look at that. The money rolls in. The money rolls in. The Ace of Wands has that new opportunity that you need of steady work. Literally a chapter in my book. Don't be too concerned about the probationary period. The Five of Pentacles says you are. You literally are. Don't be like that. Don't take it to where you're like 10 of Wandsing it. You're carrying all of this burden around. Don't do it. That is not going to be a thing. Sarah, I'm telling you now. Sarah, I'm telling you right now. That is literally the amazing reading for that. Ooh, look, we got the Thoth derivative.
I like this
The
one.
Thoth derivative. Do you want to pick this one up? I mean, this is a good deck.
Probably should.
All right, General for May. Did you watch my video on reading the Thoth?
No, not yet.
You got to watch them videos. That's gonna help you a lot. All right, a little general from May. Let's get the Queen. By the way, we are ending soon. We got the last
So much fun, though.
two questions going. We're having fun indeed. That's because we're a good team. All right,
Let's make a video tomorrow.
let's make a video. Let's do that. Zach wants to join. Zach,
Okay, let's do it.
yeah,
I
Zach.
talked to him not too long ago.
Oh, you did?
I
Awesome.
sent him a message.
Yeah, Zach and me and Christina tomorrow, hopefully. That'd be great. YouTube user join. What is going on? All right. Let's see about this. You're looking at General. You're looking at the Five of Cups. May starts out rough. Queen, it starts out rough. It's not going to be that bad overall, but it just starts out rough. The big thing is you here have two majors right in the middle. It's like it picks up quickly. Adjustment says you're able to balance things out, which is what you need to do. But yeah, Queen, it starts out rough. Basically, I think something breaks down. It's like maybe something that you need on a day-to-day basis stops working or it doesn't work correct. It could be a computer, could be car, it could be something that you rely on a day-to-day basis. You're able to balance that out and get it fixed. The Hierophant says the person comes in that does fix that. Again, a rough start to May, it gets better. The Hierophant, things getting fixed, things getting more focused is going to be King, and literally the Queen of Swords is you're able to take command after that. So that does good work right
Renee
there.
say anything back?
Kevin, yeah, Renee said a bunch of things. Renee said,
Anything special today?
yeah, right here.
What'd she say? Yeah.
Thanks so much. Let's contact Papa Squirrel.
I do have a little bit of a crush on Papa Squirrel.
You have a bit of a crush on Papa Squirrel. All right.
Tarot crush.
Oh, I don't know what's a tarot crush. Like I want his decks. Or I want to play with his. I want to play with his deck.
No, I just like him.
I want to play with his deck.
No.
Papa Squirrel's fun. Papa Squirrel's fun. Like
Papa
when
Squirrel likes the boys.
Papa Squirrel's extremely fun to watch. I mean, bottom line.
That's what I love about him.
Yeah, if you get a Papa Squirrel video and you load it up, you're going to have a good time at the end. You're going to have a good time from front to back. And his videos go so quick, too.
Yeah, he's fun.
Yeah, it's really fun. Okay. How will N feels when he hears my voice notes? Okay, so it's like you got on the phone and you recorded a note, or like what's going on? You got to, I don't know what's going on there. How will they feel? Page of Swords says that this is not the best way to communicate. All right, YouTube user, you know this too. This is not the best way to communicate. Page of Swords, a little bit on there, a little bit on there. Three of Cups. It feels like that YouTube user, they feel like it's coming from a friend mode instead of an emotional mode, right? They don't want that friend mode, the emotional mode. And it does affect them. It does affect them, that tower. That tower has been sort of in there falling. Speaking of tower, the tower has been in there falling a little bit, but that is one of those things. And the Nine of Swords, I think that they take it a little more seriously than you think they do. It's almost like that what you said or the notes that you made basically make them rethink something. And the last reading of the night, Kevin's Next Love.
We're gonna use this deck.
All right, we're going to use the deck that's on the floor.
Yes.
We're going to
Right here.
we're going to dust it off. We're going to
Just pull it off.
we're just going to okay, that sounds bad. We're because
Everybody loves the D.
everybody loves the deck. I mean, sometimes you just got to blow off the deck. That just needs to happen when it falls on the floor. Okay, I mean, y'all can understand. Y'all can understand. Sometimes you just need to
Shuffle fast.
you just need to shuffle quickly. You need to shuffle quickly, get it done. Kevin, the last love. Let's see what's going on. You want it? Yeah, that's a cute little thing. All right. The next love is going to be huge. Kevin, it's going to be huge. That's what she said. It's going to be huge. The lovers. Come on, first card for the next love. That speaks for itself. You're looking at a major.
Thumbs up.
You're looking at a major heart here. You're looking at a big thing. And with this 10, look at the lovers followed by the happy family and home card. Whoa. Kevin, you got something on the line here. Kevin, you got like, you know, when you like cast in a line and you're fishing and you put, and all of a sudden you get like something huge and it's really heavy, you know, not a tire, but something huge and it's really heavy. Like, "Argh!" You got a big one on the line, Kevin.
Fish.
You got a big fish on the line.
Plenty of fish.
All right. And that night says you need to go for it. That night's all about fire. The night is all about fire. It's huge. It is literally huge. Kevin, that's huge. That is massive, Kevin. That is
Or maybe he's moving.
that is massive. That is massive. This is a huge reading. This is a no joke reading. I haven't seen a reading like this in a long time. Have you ever seen the lovers followed by a happy family and home card for the next love?
That's perfect. That's beautiful. Actually.
I mean, can we get?
Feature that in your video.
Can we feature that in the Patreon video? It will be in behind the readings. What do you think, soulmate?
I think that's a pretty good sign of a soulmate.
That's a pretty good sign of a soulmate. That's huge. That is huge. I mean, that is huge. Page of
the
one.
night and then
You know, the 9 and the page. So it's like it starts off slow and then it heats up. You got the two fire thing here. You got the thing. I'm going with the soulmate. I'm literally going with the soulmate at this point. Yeah, that's a mic drop moment, but I'm going with the soulmate. Speaking of soulmate, all of you in chat are my soulmates. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. What magic trick do we want?
I don't know. Is this one ready?
Do we want? That's always ready. Somebody asked for the money. Where's the money? Oh, where's the money trick? He asked while it's like right here in
Take
front
the
of him.
money, honey.
All right, we'll do one money. Okay, you want a magic trick? You get a magic trick. Let's do it. It's the money trick. So we're going on Kickstarter trying to buy a single deck of cards. All we got is $5. You need $100 to buy a Kickstarter deck, don't you? At this point, there's one.
Pretty much, yeah.
There's one new deck that's actually $100. Like they have a couple of tiers, and the first one's $100. So if you snap, you get 100. You get 100. It's true. It's true. I'm not lying. You get $100. Now I can buy one Kickstarter deck. Just a single kick. That's all I can buy. I can buy one Kickstarter deck. Maybe the Northern Animal Tarot. Like if you had to buy a Kickstarter deck right now, what would you buy? The Northern Animal Tarot. It comes with that bag. Let me see that bag.
Yeah, put the stickers on.
I've never. Oh no, I showed it. I showed the back when I undid it. Yeah. Anyway, it comes with this bag. I'm just saying. That is
Which
it.
deck is it?
The Northern Animal Tarot. It's right here. It's the really thin one.
Oh.
There it is. Anyway, thank you for watching. We will see you next time.
Oh, it's so
A minute until midnight. I'm just wondering where you at. Just thought I'd call and wish you good night. I left my key under the mat. I don't get anything done, you're stuck on my mind. I keep on missing your touch, missing your vibe. This feeling might go when I say what we had.